Thank you, Foreign Secretary. Yes, I wanted to ask you a bit about the recent strikes between Israel and Iran and, of course, the US involvement. I think it's probably fair to say that you've acknowledged the importance of Iran's nuclear program being diminished, but have perhaps been a little bit less committal about whether you supported the US's airstrikes as the means to achieve that aim. So just wanted to ask you, if you didn't support those strikes, whether there was, as you see it, a credible, viable alternative course of action which could have put an immediate stop to the nuclear program.
I think, again, one's got to look at the overall context over the last 20 years. Back in 2009, Gordon Brown said and accused the Iranian state of serial deception, because that was the point at which Fordo and all that was in it was revealed to the world. Since then, of course, working particularly as the E3 with Germany and France, but working originally with the Obama administration, we have tried to get Iran to sign up to commitments under the JCPOA, commitments that they've then gone on to breach, and unfortunately the United States withdrew from that arrangement. The recent IEA assessment is that there now is uranium enriched in Iran to 60% enrichment. And as you know, at our own sites at Sellafield or Urenco in Cheshire, you would not see enrichment of much beyond 5% enrichment. So the only purposes to which you could have 60% is that you are intent on making a weapon. Now, we stand absolutely clear that Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon, and we will do all in our capability working with our allies to stop that happening. It is absolutely crystal clear, though, if you have developed the capacity to enrich to 60%, that knowledge is now within your country. And notwithstanding the action that has been taken by Israel and indeed by the United States to degrade what is there in terms of enrichment, in terms of the centrifuges, in terms of the stockpiles, the knowledge still exists. So there still has to be a diplomatic architecture, and that is why I have spent a lot of the last few weeks with allies, speaking to the Iranians, meeting with the Iranians, with the Germans and the French in Geneva, in Washington, D.C., speaking to our US counterparts. It's why we're urging Iran to get back into a negotiation with the United States. Yes, action was taken by the United States. The assessment of the effectiveness of that action in detail is still being determined. But it will still be the case, as I say, that the enrichment capability is there, and so that will require a diplomatic solution, of which you would rightly expect the UK to be at the centre of and to play its part. And that is what we will continue to do.